Eventful day in the murder trial of Coley McCraney, the former Ozark police chief, in fact, on the stand today, saying that originally, without the DNA evidence, there was no evidence linking McCraney to the murder of the two Dothan teens. In fact, our reporters tell us at the Ozark courthouse that, in fact, the man who obtained the DNA evidence and McCraney's wife took the stand. McCraney accused of shooting and killing J.B. Beasley and Tracy Holland in July of 1999. But it wasn't until 20 years later, where DNA was allegedly provided by McCraney voluntarily after his wife said he should give the sample, and it was tested. She even testified and said that he should do it because he has nothing to hide, which later traced him to the murder of Beasley and Holland because his DNA was found on Beasley. Former Ozark Police Chief Marlos Walker says in 2019 his department received a list of family names possibly connected to the case from a secondary DNA source, and McCraney's family name was on that list, so he called McCraney to get a DNA sample. McCraney agreed to report back to the police station, but before he could, he was arrested in Daleville and taken to the Ozark Police Department. Officers say he was held in an interrogation room for more than 25 hours with the lights constantly on, and a cot was given to him but then suddenly taken away, giving him nowhere to sleep, and instead gave him a mat with two blankets. Deputy Chief Michael Bryan, who testified after Walker, said they did leave the lights on inside the room, but McCraney had the ability to turn them off. Both Walker and Bryan say they did not try to get a confession from McCraney during his time in the interrogation room. Andrew Scarborough asked him if there was any evidence linking McCraney to the rape of Beasley or the murder of both girls, and Walker said no. And in fact, the case continued as far as testimony was concerned in regard to the case that stems from nearly 24 years ago. We'll keep it on WDHN for continuing coverage of the McCraney murder trial. We'll have gavel-to-gavel coverage when court is in session, of course. You can also click on McCraney murder trial on our website, WDHN.com. It will take you to all the latest stories on this case.